day, everyone. My name is Romil P. Hilongo, and today we're going to travel to France. Okay, so embrace yourself and let's go and discover the country of France. So, France, the largest country in Western Europe, has long been a gateway between the continent's northern and southern regions. Burgers, Belgium, and Luxembourg in the northwest, Germany, Switzerland, and Italy in the east, and Mediterranean Sea, Monaco, Spain, and Andorra in the south. So the official name is French Republic, form of government republic, the capital is Paris, the population is 65,649,926. Their official language is French, their official money is euro, and the area of France is 210,026 square miles. And their major mountain range is Alps, Pyrenees, Massif Central, and their major rivers are Seine, Rhine, and Rhone. So, at this moment, we're going to learn the basic French word. So when we say bonjour, it means hello or good morning. Au revoir, goodbye. Oi, yes. Merci, thank you. Merci beaucoup, thank you so much. Bonjour, good evening. Amor, love. Bonne nuit, good night. Excuses, moi or excuse-me. Je boil and pray or you're welcome. So here are the geography of France. And this moment we're going to talk about their flag and the meaning on their flag. So when we say blue, it talks about the truth and the loyalty. White, which means honesty and peace. Red, which means bravery and strength. So while fertile plains dominate most of the north and west, making France the agricultural epicenter of Europe, the sprawling forested plateau of the Massif Central, a range of Accent Mountain and extinct volcanoes occupies France's southern interior. So nature. France has ample land area to provide habitat for a wide variety of plants and animals. More than 25% of its territory is covered with forests and another 50% is countryside or farmland. The French government has made a broad commitment to preserving open spaces and the wildlife they contain. About 10% of the country has been set aside as national and regional parklands and nature reserves. So, the people and culture. France is one of the oldest nations on earth and the most ethnically diverse country in Europe. These deep and broad influences have made France a world leader throughout history in nearly all aspects of culture, including cuisine, winemaking, politics or philosophy, music, art, film, fashion, literature, and sport. So according to their ethnic composition, we can see that French dominate the France and the other ethnic compositions also, like Algerian and Moroccan, Berber, Italian, Portuguese, and so on. Religion in France. So as you can see that 64.5% who are Christians and 8.0% are Muslims and 25.5% are non and 2% are others. So governance in France. France is one of the birthplace of modern democracy. The current French government runs according to the Constitution of the Fifth Republic, which has enacted in 1958. France is a republic and a parliamentary democracy and has a hybrid presidential parliamentary political system. The head of state is the French president who appoints the prime minister as a head of government. So the French parliament is bicameral. The lower chamber is the National Assembly, which seats in the Palais Bourbon with 577 elected deputies, and the upper chamber is the Senate, which sits inside the Luxembourg Palace. It has 348 senators elected by an electoral college of representatives. So, these are the places that these seats. So as of now, their French president is Emmanuel Macron and their French prime minister is Elizabeth Borne. So the pros and cons of their government. Constitutional Council to check on bills before they become law, and strong social welfare. Semi-presidential instead of parliamentary, and no federalism for the regions unlike in Germany. Pros and cons in business and in living. So in business, the pros are pro-business environment, sophisticated financial market, and highly educated workplace or workforce. While the cons are complexity in labor laws and higher costs of employment. So in their living, so the pros are quality healthcare, cheap stores, government mandated vacation time, a great work or life balance, and access to a variety of attraction. And cons are the paperwork for visa renewal being a nightmare because there are a lot of language barrier difficulties, limited job outside of major cities, and the French bureaucracy or red tape. So the current issues in France today is inhuman living conditions and police abuse for migrants and asylum seekers, racism and racial violence. They also have discrimination against racial, ethnic, and religious minorities, LGBTI people rights, Black and Muslim feminism, Islamophobia, and the diversion of circulation of fragility. Fun facts about France. So let's learn about the facts up in France. So number 1, did you know that France is the most visited country in the world? Yeah, you're right. Number 2, France has the highest number of Nobel Prizes winners in literature in the world. France has also the largest art museum called the Louvre. So that is the Louvre. France also produced over 1,500 types of cheese. 5. France had a king that lasted only 20 minutes, and that is King Louis the 14th. France has the first country to introduce license plate for vehicles. France, it is illegal for their supermarket to throw away foods. France also produced the world's most expensive bottles of wine, which is the Domaine Leroy Monsigny Grand Cru. Nearly 25,000 tons of snails are eaten in France annually. Did you know that the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the US? Yeah, you're right. So, in this moment, let's talk about the French inventors and their inventions. So, Louis Pasteur on 1864, sterilization and pasteurization. René Laennec 1816, stethoscope. Bernard Lasimon, 1828, the pencil sharpener. Alexander Godefroy, 1890, which is the hair dryer. Curry Brothers, 1859, refrigerators. Hermione Cadul, 1898, modern bra. Nicholas Jacques Conte, 1795, which is the modern pencil. Louis Braille, 1824, is the Braille alphabet. Denis Papin, 1679, pressure cooker. Dom Perignon, 1600s, champagnes. And did you know that the movie Ratatouille is made in France? Yeah, you're right. Famous French brands. Number 1 is Evian. L'Oreal, Lancome Paris, the beauty products. Their luxury brands are Chanel, Dior, Givenchy, Balmain, Yves Saint Laurent, Celine, Lacoste, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Christian Louboutin, Cartier, and that's all. So this is the short video about France. So let's go.
France has always been one of the favorite tourist places to visit, not only in Europe, but all over the world. Here you will find many options to get to know and enjoy an incredible vacation. It's a nation full of history, dreamy landscapes, and unique gastronomy.